She was trapped in a sealed chamber. Even after stripping off her clothes, she still felt like she was suffocating. It was just too hot. Two men were in there with her, and the oxygen was running low. She didn't want to die. While the two men were asleep, she tried to sneak into the next chamber to grab an oxygen bag, but one of them woke up. She quickly said she needed to use the bathroom. The man opened the door for her, waited until she passed through, then closed it again. She picked up a first aid kit, worried they'd catch on. She grabbed the door bolt, wanting to shut the door behind her, but doing that would make noise. She decided to move faster instead. She spun the knob quickly, but was still caught. The man saw the first aid kit on the ground and understood everything, then started arguing with the woman. In the scuffle, they broke the main light. The man turned on the emergency light above his head and told Jamie to tie the woman up. Their argument only made the air thinner. Just then, rescuers arrived. He rushed to the window, pounded on the glass, and finally got their attention. He handed Jamie a tool and told him to free the woman. Then, following the rescuers' instructions, he got ready to depressurize and open the door. But suddenly, an explosion outside triggered a fire. The temperature inside the chamber spiked. Smoke started billowing across the floor. Even their shoes began to melt. Jamie covered his nose and mouth with his shirt and forced open the chamber's side door. The woman followed. They entered a different pipeline, one that hadn't been hit by the fire yet. Breathless, they searched for a way out. Meanwhile, the man was close to passing out. He crawled desperately toward them. They grabbed the oxygen pack first, then pulled him over, but he slipped and fell into a deep pit. When they climbed down to check on him, he was already dead. The woman felt around the tunnel walls and finally found an opening. She and Jamie crawled in. Using their phones for light, they clawed at the dirt with their hands. Jamie eventually passed out from lack of oxygen. The woman took out the oxygen bag. They took turns breathing, but the oxygen ran out fast. They started fighting over it. In the end, Jamie forced the woman's face into the dirt, clinging to the last of the air. Soon after, he passed out too, until a beam of light broke through. They had finally been found. They were rushed to the hospital. Jamie would recover after a short rest, but the woman, severely deprived of oxygen, would never walk again.